Welcome again to my YouTube channel PG Kekadam Academy. Dear friends, this video it will clear your concept related to classification of vibration measuring instruments. Vibration measuring instruments are there, how they are classified. That we are going to see with the pictures of the vibration measuring instruments. Friends, vibration machine is there which is having the vibrations. The vibrations are there in the machines, and that vibrations, when it will vibrate the machines, that measures the process start by sensing the vibrations from that machine, and that will be sensed by using the transducer or pickup. This is the vibration transducer or pickup that will sense the vibrations, and it will convert into small current or voltage, and that voltage or current is supplied and given to the signal conversion unit. That signal conversion instruments, what is the use of that instrument? That will magnify the small currents into the required whatever the display. The display unit is what? That will display the whatever the signals coming from the signal conversion instrument. It will display it on that unit. And if you want to record that whatever the data, that will be recorder is there. That may be CPU, computer, or the in any form. The recorder is there. So this type of the steps are there. This process is there for the vibration measuring steps. Friend, this is the simple technique to measure the, but what are the instruments are your measuring instrument? That classification based on what criteria? That we are going to study now. The before that you must know what are the different parameters we are going to measure. So these parameters are displacement, amplitude, or velocity, and acceleration and frequency. These are the four major parameters in general we are measuring to the instruments. These instruments are classified based on the contact between the vibrating system and the instruments. When there is a contact, then the vibrating system, that is based on the first classification is based on the contact type. Second classification based on the display method. The display method, how it is there, according to that classification is there. Time-based measurement classification is there, and the power source classification is there. We'll see one by one. In the contact between the vibrating system and the instruments. So there are again two types: contact type and non-contact type. In contact type instruments, these type of vibrating measuring instruments are direct contact with the vibrating machines or structures. So we can this equipment is very compact in size. Accelerometer is the one of the type, the contact type. So in non-contact type, these are the vibrating measuring instruments are used when it is very difficult to use contact type vibrating instruments, and it's also in very small in size. So one of these is eddy current or the capacitive displacement sensor are there. We'll see the how the working of the eddy current. In the non-contact type eddy current, sensors are there. This is the red line you can see. This is the eddy current sensor, and below this the conductive material which is mounted on the our that our vibrating machines. So what will happen? There is some change in position. That may be like this. One vertical side position will be there, change in position, or in horizontal side. That will be create the eddy current. So how it will work? It will operate with the magnetic fields. Here magnetic field is created, and similarly what will happen, the sensor which will create the alternating current at the probe end of this probe. It will create the alternating current, and what will happen due to this alternating current, and that alternating current will create the small currents. Here you can see these are the small currents in the component, that is capacitive material we are monitoring, called the eddy currents. And these eddy currents are there, and these eddy currents sensor monitors the interaction between these two magnetic fields. This first magnetic field is there, and the second magnetic field is there, and the difference between these two is recorded on this voltmeter, the voltage proportional to this change in the interaction between these two fields. The interaction changes, the sensor will produce the voltage proportional to the change in the interaction two fields. The eddy current sensor important for the component to be at least 3 times larger. This component is 3 times larger than the sensor diameter. The red color sensor diameter is there. That must be component must be 3 times larger than the. So this otherwise what will happen? We have to use the advanced calibration. Second type of classification based on the display method. Again, there are two types: indicator type and recording type. In indicator type, what will happen? The instruments are measured the data and displayed on the display unit. Like this, you can see here. These two type of the display units are there, and data is measured and displayed on the display unit directly. So here, there is no recording type. Okay. So this is a recording type. These are the instruments are display data on the unit, and also it record data for the future analysis. The FFT analyzer is there to display the data. Here you can see here, and it will record also data. Third type is the classification is based on the time-based measurement, real-time base and the non-real-time base. In real-time base, what will happen? The real-time base data can be measured using these instruments, like which will work on the microprocessor, based on the microprocessor, and it will work real-time data. It will show non-real-time data. Time-based the instruments are not in real time and measure the data only. It will display the display unit. So what will happen? It will record, it will not record indirectly like this. Classification based on the power source means what? There are two types: active system and the passive system. In active system, what will happen? The source of power is there, like a 50 analyzer. To work the instrument, operate the instrument, it will require the power source. Battery is required. Okay. In passive system, the instrument do not require any outside source of power. Like this is Fram's tachometer. Here, the outside source battery is not required. Fram's tachometer, you can see, it's very handy to operate. These vibratometer, seismometer, velometer. This is for use for the vibrometer. It is for displacement or amplitude. Seismometer amplitude, and velometer for velocity pickup, and the accelerometer for acceleration measurement. Similarly, frequency measuring instruments. These are various measuring instruments. Name of the instruments. You can watch the different video on these vibration measuring instruments. So thank you for watching my video. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, like, share my video. Thank you.